How the fuck are you, folks? Yukikano Zades here, and we're bringing you the GP03S Stamen. For those of you who haven't watched 0083 yet, the Stamen is supposedly the final unit in the Gundam project series, designed primarily for space combat. When this thing showed up in the anime, the protagonist Koaraki fucked some shit up with it, although it helped, since this thing was attached to a massive death machine. This kit came out in the 9/11 year, and the MG kits from around that time ranged from decent to mediocre, and everything in between. Wait, is there a middle ground between decent and mediocre? I don't know. So someone let me know if there is. Anyway, thankfully this kit's alright. It's definitely one of the decent ones. Straight out of the box, this kit looks fine, aside from some color inconsistencies. You know, there's the usual eye stickers, head camera, give you a chest camera. There's one for the back of the head too. And there's two camera stickers for on the legs. You see some of these thick lines here on the kit. Yeah, these are all supposed to be black. I used a panel liner for them, but it didn't really bring out the best result. So yeah, there's one on the arm too. You know, it does what it does, I guess. There's supposed to be a bit more black on this too, like on the side of shoulder here, the front skirts. Here's what the finished product is supposed to look like, but it doesn't really look like, you notice all the black on there. And on the back too, and the thrusters are supposed to be red inside. They're not red out of the box. You gotta paint that yourself. There's some seam lines on the shoulder, back of the thrusters here, on the back of the legs. There's one on the arms here, but we'll get into that later. And there's there's a seam line on the nose of the core fighter. This shoulder likes to keep popping up. Aside from that, it doesn't look too bad. The build is pretty standard for master grade of this era for the most part. But what makes this kit stand out is the core fighter, core block, and the arms, but again, we'll talk more about that later. You do need some screws for this kit, but thankfully they're buried in the ankles and they're pretty well hidden. This kit does a good job at hiding the screws, which is the complete opposite of companies today hiding their shit political views. But enough about New Type HQ. Let's get on to articulation. So the head moves down that far, up that far. This looks pretty limited, but we'll see how far we can get this. That's as high as it can go. The arm bends, pretty good arm bend though. Yeah, and this arm has a certain gimmick to it, which I will show right now. Flip this out. I hear a plane in the background, but we'll try to ignore that. I guess you lift this out too. Yeah, lift this up and yep. See, it's working. Oh, well, that just fell off. We'll put that back on later. And you pull that out. Open up the coil here, and you got yourself a nice pair of clamps. That's a pretty neat gimmick. Let's see if we can put this back on, and yeah, there you go. That's what it's supposed to look like. Pretty cool. Again, the most unique thing about this kit right here. Hang on, we'll move these arms out of the way. The chest doesn't really move much. It's again, you're putting like a core fighter or core block in here, so the cockpit opens up. Well, it's got two doors, if I can actually here. It's open. Oh, ripping in a new one. Holy shit. Okay, this likes to stay on here. I'm gonna have to pry this open here. Yeah, there we go. Just like that. So you can open it either way. I swear this door wasn't that tight the last time I did this. You know, as usual, you get the front skirts, the leg moves. By the way, the connection between the thigh and the hip here, it is super tight. It is tighter than a virgin's cunt, so. Okay. Yeah, it moves that far. You can, I guess we're back. The back thrusters move. Oh my god, you gotta watch the V-fins when you're moving this, but you can move it. This part here, it can fold down too. Put beam sabers in here, but we'll get to that later. Right now, let's focus on the back here. Back on track. The back thrusters can move out of the way, and get back flaps too. So here, we'll move this one instead to give you a clear view. Right. Yeah, another thing, these side skirts like to fall off, so be careful of that. Look at this back. Oh my god. Feels like this kit's gonna fall apart on me. So yeah. Do the running pose. Yeah. Oh god, gotta put these back here. See, yeah, I'm not joking. These things are tighter than a virgin's cunt. It's tighter than your daughter. Okay. Oh god. Going to hell. Okay. Ankles. The feet move side to side like so. And front. Yep, you can pop that out and make the foot move front a bit more like so. And the back goes as far as that. And of course you get the moving armor piece here. Oh yeah, and the forgot, bend at the knee, the Colin Kaepernick technique. Goes about that far. So yeah. Oh, and these flaps here can move up and down as well. Make them stand like that when we get to the core fighter here. The core fighter is just a core fighter. This moves down for transformation, but we'll get to that when we get to it. The wings, you can close them like so. Looks like closed. Bit of a stretch to open, but you can do it. I believe in you. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention these things move up and down too. Forgot to mention that. Stupid Yuki. For shame, sir. Alright, moving on to accessories, and as usual, we'll start with the hands. The what we got now on is on the right, we got a trigger finger hand. You move open like so, and the other is a holding hand. You can also move open like that. You can move the thumb. These are old school hands. Typical old school hands from the early Master Grade line. And we got the open arm, the holding hands. I won't attach them because the these cuffs like to fall off every time I do so. By the way, these things were a pain in the ass to put together. You see those you see that it only has one peg there. Yeah, originally it had two pegs, and I couldn't put it on normally because it was that damn tight. And plus, this part was like it's like at a curved direction you had to put it in. So doing that, you've made it even more impossible. But yeah, straight up, you're gonna have to cut one of those things off in order to put this together. It's really hard to put it together without doing that. So, just fair warning. Don't say I never warned you. And we get the standard issue beam rifle, which, since it was 083, you'd think there'd be like a beam here, but sadly this kit doesn't come with that. This part can move side to side, the grip, and get a clear lens piece, which I colored red using a Gundam marker. It looks really good. Move that. Provided it doesn't fall on you. Another dry transfer right here. The best decal. Sorry, water slides. And we got this big ass bazooka. And again, another clear part right there, colored red. It's not much except there's this switch here you just pull open like so, and you can fold this up. I don't think there's a place to put this on the Gundam, unfortunately, so. No, it doesn't say anywhere in the manual. And you get this shield. Actually has some movement to it. You can fold it up. Alright, now we move on to the core block, which we can, okay, first of all, we lift this up. And if you take this off, just wiggle it. That works too. Put this aside. Yank this out. And this is what the core block looks like. You can choose to do that or use this core fighter here. We will figure out how to transform right now. Okay, first of all, we take this off, the landing gear off, all of it. Where we're going, we don't need to land anyway. Landing is for pussies. Hold these wings up. Seriously, yeah. Yeah, some of these parts really tight. Oh my god, it feels like I'm gonna break this thing. Look at that. Oh. Yeah, it feels like I brought, oh, the part is, okay, there we go. Push it in like that, okay. Sorry about that. And pull these up a bit and fold them up like so. Fold the nose in like this, and oh yeah, we gotta flip that lid here. And then fold that like so. Alright, and then we fold these blue parts down like so, and you see the peg here. And here's the alternative core block. Before we put this in, let's give you a comparison to here's the what they look like. You know, slightly different. And this has wings on it. So whatever one you like, you can choose to go for which one. Okay, put it back in like that, and at the top here. Okay, looks like, and then you put that down, and that's what it looks like with that on the front and on the back. Not much, except this one's more sharp looking, and it has wings. You know, which adds to the cool factor. So whichever one you fancy, go for it. Okay, and before I forget again, I'm gonna show you where the beam sabers are. If the camera will focus. They're right in here. And yeah, you can choose to do so if you wish. For size comparisons, here we have it with the Master Grade Gym Custom, High Grade Sharzaku, Yuki Kanno figure, a Shaq Fu punch bottle I still have for some reason. Pretty tall boy. Last game I played as of this recording. And here he is next to his best bud Gato. So yeah, for what it is, this kid is pretty decent. It's nowhere near the best Master Grade ever, but if you could find one for a decent price, like 30 to 35 bucks, I say go for it. If you want something with unique arms, like this is it, and a core fighter, and like just taking a look at this is pretty neat neat design. It's very kind of elegant in its own way. So you know, that's it for the review. I'll give this a decent 3 out of 5. It's pretty solid. Still flawed, but what can you do? So anyway, until the next review, Yuki Kanno's AIDS. I'll let you know on the next Gunpla update on what I'll be working next. So till then, take care. Avoid the commie cough, and I will see you on the next one.